Hey there guys, what is going on? My name is Mark and welcome back to the portion of Wrestling Podcast. We're going to recap Extreme Rules. Nothing really happened. There we go, we can go on. We did it.
That's about it.
Yes. But I am joined by, you know what, the Batman to my Robin. You're welcome.
Yes.
Hancha.
Finally. I'll take it.
Oh, wait. You're Batman to my Joker.
Well, okay. Well,
It's the good Joker as well.
I'm a big fan of the Joker. Yes.
Yeah, but the good Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker. That's the Joker that I'm going with.
All right. Well.
So, Extreme Rules was last night, but before we go in, yesterday's episode, you may remember at the end, I did lose that £1. But don't worry, he's here. He's here. Everybody can rest happy.
Never to be spent.
It stayed there. I've done well not to spend it. So, let's get into it. This one won't be that long because nothing really happened. Yeah. Kickoff show. There was a kickoff match.
There was?
Yeah, Kalisto versus Apollo Crews.
Oh, God.
Who won?
Probably Apollo Crews.
Wrong. Kalisto.
Really? What, clean?
Yeah, clean.
Wow.
They just don't like Apollo Crews.
Yep.
There's that done. One match down. Main show. Miz versus Ambrose for the IC title. The most extreme. I can't even say it. I can't even bring myself to say that.
It's too mad.
If Dean is disqualified, he loses his title. Oh my.
This definitely belonged on this pay-per-view. Extreme Rules, yeah.
That ain't PG.
Exactly.
I watched the match. I don't think you did.
No. I know who won, but
it was quite rubbish.
Oh, was it?
Most of the match was Ambrose nearly getting DQ'd, then remembering that he can't.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Most of it was just the ref going, "No, don't do it, don't do it." Why is he doing that? This ref needs to be fired. Kayfabe terms. He's fired. He's a bad ref.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He clearly Maurice did slap the Miz.
I knew it.
He did see that. He did see it, and he was like, "Oh, Maurice is working with Dean," and then he goes, "No, I know what you're up to," and then he throws Maurice from ringside and doesn't call for the DQ.
Damn.
An outside interference is an outside interference.
Yeah, and that would have been my prediction. So damn it.
That's a DQ. Hancha should have got 2 points, but that ref has fucked you over.
Yo, I might have to find him.
You will. Just after this though, Maurice, she comes back down. She's like, "Nah, I ain't having that shit." Gives the ref a mouthful.
She comes back down after being chucked out?
Yeah. She don't give no fucks. Miz pushes Ambrose into the ref. Ref falls out the ring. It was a decent bump, I'll give him that. Then he turns to them and goes, "You pushed me! You pushed me!" He walks over to the timekeeper's area where the bell is and stuff. Instead of just calling for the bell, he decides to walk over for some reason. Dean's trying to stop him. Miz comes in from behind, hits him with a skull-crushing finale. And he won't like that. I just burped in the middle of that sentence, if you can tell. So IC champ, new. I've messed that sentence up completely. The new IC champ, The Miz, 7 times.
Thank God. He has held it a bit too many times, I think, but still.
3 of them have been in the past year.
Yeah, I mean, kind of a bit overkill, but...
Bad match. Good outcome. Good outcome.
Yeah. Thank God Ambrose ain't got that title anymore.
Miz, 7-time IC champ. Second best in history. Just behind Y2J. Who's on 9.
Craziness.
I reckon Miz will get that.
Miz is done, yeah, I reckon
Miz will get
I was
that.
just about to say that.
Miz will probably get that in 2 years.
Probably, yeah.
But he needs to get the longest reign as well. He needs to beat the Honky Tonk Man's record.
How long was that?
456. Just like
People don't really hold that title for that long, though. Yeah. Like compared to other times.
Not recently.
Yeah. It's a bit of hot potato going on.
I mean, if we hot potato, we'll get on to the Raw Women's Championship later. Jesus. Sasha, Charlotte. That's what I reckon. That's why they split them up.
True. Yeah, that's true.
Just to get rid of the temptation. So, the Miz won. No interference. Elias Sampson, my prediction didn't come through. Unfortunately. Maurice technically did, but that wasn't the thing.
Unfortunately.
Got it. So next match, you've got Rich Swann and Sasha Banks versus Noam Dar. And you know what's coming. Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox. Rich Swann hit a Phoenix Splash on Noam Dar. That's about it. They won.
That's the only thing exciting now.
Yeah. It was just the worst. Just the worst. So they won.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Moving swiftly on. Elias Sampson was in the ring.
He had a match?
No. He just sung a song. Not too sure what it was about.
Well, that's it. He just sang and that's it.
Yeah, basically. I like this Elias Sampson thing, what they're doing.
So do I think I said it in the other one. I think it's hilarious. I think it's just a great troll thing.
There's actually one thing that really annoys me. One guitar string is always out of tune.
Oh, is it really?
You'll always just hear it just ding. Go away. Then Corey Graves, he always has to get a line in.
Oh, of course he is.
Elias Sampson, not of cocaine. Corey Graves then said he was going to have a word with David Otunga to see if there's a law against him having to sit through that.
Damn. Corey's burying him. He does it every chance he gets. It's great.
I'm surprised they didn't split them up.
Yeah, this is true. And he's meant to be the heel commentator. So he just doesn't care.
Well, he's a heel. He hates everyone.
Yeah, fair enough.
Good heel.
JBL, take notes.
JBL, fuck off.
Yeah, please.
Get in the bin. Next match. Bayley versus Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. Kendo stick on a pole match. I got the rules wrong. I thought, what they described it as was basically whoever grabs the kendo stick first gets to use it. Legally, the other person can't. No, that's just whoever has it can swing that motherfucker.
Fine, dumb.
It's basically just a kendo stick match.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
I think I've got to the point, like to the root of why Bayley isn't working on the main roster.
Okay.
They're making her seem like a child.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
She's talking about all the favourite superstars. She said in the backstage interview before the match, she said something like, "I went to see Wonder Woman this week and I was really inspired by it." She's fuck off.
Bayley, man.
Bayley.
Such a shame.
The kendo stick, it fell off for some reason. I think
it fell off.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I think they both must have went up and it fell, or maybe it was a spot. I don't know. But it was in the corner. Alexa was on one side, Bayley was on the other side, outside of the ring. Closer to Bayley. Bayley could have easily just went in, grabbed that, come at me, but she didn't. She went after Bliss first, for some reason.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Then she got in the ring and she picked it up. That's about it. She was basically chasing Alexa for a while, but she didn't actually use it. She never got a hit in that I can remember. Then Alexa grabbed it, and then she showed her how it's done.
So she beat her up.
Won. Yeah, it was a squash match.
Good.
It was like 8 minutes or something.
Did she not get any offense, Bayley?
Nope. Well, she got a belly to belly, but she didn't go for the pin.
Wow.
It was mad. But Alexa Bliss won with a DDT. They're putting that over.
I guess that's a finisher. Yeah.
Jake the Snake would be proud.
Well, she used to do a thing from the top rope, didn't she? Whatever it's called.
Twisted Bliss.
That's the one.
The Sparkle Splash.
Or that, yeah. I guess just a DDT now. Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
That's cool, man.
So Alexa won. We're really rapidly going through this.
Yeah.
Nothing really happened. But next match, Hancha, you can actually talk about this one because you've seen some of this match. Sheamus and Cesaro.
I saw all of this one.
Yeah.
I think this was the only match I watched the whole thing for.
So you had do Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Hardy Boys with a Z for the Raw Tag Titles in a steel cage.
Which I didn't like it being in a steel. The thing about steel cage matches is not all of them, but a lot of them, the psychology is so bad. Like, you'll have guys next to the cage door and the guy's down, but
they
they'll
did that a lot this
climbing.
time.
Yeah,
they did that a lot.
But they'll start climbing. It's like, it doesn't make sense.
There was one where Cesaro was near the door. I think Sheamus was working on Matt. Or maybe it was when Jeff got out the ring. And it was Sheamus Cesaro versus Matt. Sheamus was working on Matt. Cesaro was near the door. He could have got out.
Yeah.
Instead, he ran to the other side of the ring and started to climb.
Yeah.
Cesaro, you're better than that.
Yeah, it's cringy.
But it was a good bit. A good bit that Cesaro did. He was whipped into the ropes or into the cage, whatever. He jumped up, just leaped up onto the top rope, used that as a little trampoline thing, and then he just hopped his way at the top of the cage.
Yeah.
He's good. He's scary, that man.
No, he is. He's been so bad underutilized. He's going to go down as I think one of the most underutilized talents that they've had, especially this generation. I would say.
I'd say in 20 years he's going to be on that list of great people who never got to hold the WWE title.
Yeah, I think he will be. I think we'll be talking about how they dropped the ball with him, and he could have been something great.
Mm-hmm.
Jinder Mahal's held it, and it's Cesaro.
Jinder Mahal's still holding it.
I don't want to get upset about that.
Don't say it past tense.
Yeah, you're right.
You can't get too loud. Your family's in the other room.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I don't think they'd be very lenient.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay calm.
From what I've heard,
about... especially when we've got guests around. Yeah.
So if you hear Hancha mute his mic, he's being abused.
Yeah.
He's being assaulted.
Yeah.
Don't worry. The steel cage match. Matt and Jeff both want to escape at the same time, because that's the brothers, and they're in sync, like the band. They both got to the top of the cage. Jeff was dangling over the top. Cesaro went to meet him. He just held him up by his arm, just dangling him like a carrot in front of a donkey. But then Jeff just hit a headbutt on Cesaro and he just fell. And that was him out, and then it was a 2-on-1 handicap match basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I was like, oh, Jeff's not going to do a thing from the top of the cage. What's this? Refund? But he did, because it's Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, for a sec there I was thinking, what? We're not going to get a big stunt? But yeah, of course.
You'll find the ladder from underneath the ring.
Yeah.
He'll somehow get it in the ring. So Jeff was out, and Matt was nearly out, but Sheamus stopped him from doing said thing. Matt tried to escape again. Cesaro stopped him this time. Then Jeff scaled the cage. And then after Sheamus and Cesaro Sheamus and Cesaro did some double team moves on Matt Hardy. Jeff was like, fuck this, I've had enough. Decided to just scale the wall of the cage and just hit a whisper in the wind on both Sheamus and Cesaro.
Which was pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't a swanton bomb.
Yeah, I expected a swanton, but I don't know, maybe none of them wanted to take that.
450 splash.
Yeah, so...
I'd assume a swanton bomb's easier to take.
What, then the thing is, they had both of them there to catch it, so that probably helped.
I say whisper in the wind, there's a risk of Jeff's foot smacking you directly on top of the head.
Yeah, but maybe they wanted to do the standing thing. Cause It's unlikely to hit Swanton on a standing guy in it. Like, and you can do it, but
see, Jeff got up. He did a whisper in the wind because as soon as he's in a high place, he can't do anything else apart from jump off it.
You don't care. When did I noticed Matt was bleeding a bit. Well, when did that happen?
I didn't notice him bleeding.
Yeah, no, he was bleeding from his nose. Like I noticed it, like near towards the end. He was bleeding from his nose slightly, and I think the ref put those gloves on as well at a time. But I don't know where the blood was coming from. Like what? I mean, like what caused it?
I don't know. I didn't even notice he was bleeding.
I don't know. But I think it's needed in a cage match anyway. Put over a stroke. I've always said, if they don't want to bring back blood, that's fine. You don't have to do it every match. But when you've got a Hell in a Cell match, a cage match, these type of things, that's when you bust it out. And then it makes it feel like a special event anyway.
And don't do it like Ric Flair.
Yeah.
That man.
He just didn't care.
I doubt he's got any blood left, you know.
Probably
5 minutes into the match, he's busted open. How the fuck's he done that? He put you in a submission. How you bleed?
Yeah.
So Jeff was back in the ring, and that basically means that Jeff has to re-escape, which I don't know if that is an actual rule.
I'm not sure.
Not many times you see someone escape, then decide, fuck it, I'll go back in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So he's back in. Somehow, Matt gets up again, and he was going for the door. Notices, oh shit, me dickhead of a brother's here now. He's dead. So he's dragging him. He's, come on, you're getting up, you're drunk, come on. Get in the taxi. But whilst he's doing that, Sheamus and Cesaro decide to climb up. You can see him on the other side of the camera. It's pretty good camera work, I'm not going to lie. So as Matt just dragged Jeff out, you saw in the background Sheamus and Cesaro drop. So bang. So it was pretty good timing. Because if one of them fucked up.
Yeah, no, it could have ended pretty awkwardly, but it was good. Because they did that, they messed up of ending like that. Remember when AJ Styles and Luke Harper?
Yeah.
When they were supposed to land at the same time? Or was it something like that? Or
yeah.
I can't remember, but they
Luke
messed it
Harper
up.
fucked up.
Yeah. They messed it up. It was like, yeah, they can do things like that, so.
So they dropped first. And winners are new Raw Tag Team Champions. Do. Sheamus and Cesaro.
Well, I didn't know how to feel at the time. I kind of didn't care. Like, I thought I would care because I like both Sheamus and Cesaro, but I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. It just didn't. I don't know why. I just didn't care about this baby at all.
It was trash.
Well, I did pop at the very end. Just because it was the last thing I was expecting.
Yeah, the title of this is going to be called Samoa Joe Shock Win.
Yeah, and
nobody had him down.
He was my number one choice in terms of people I wanted to see face Brock. He was my number one choice. I was like, can you imagine a stare down with Samoa Joe and Brock? Like, it's gonna be sick. He was my number one choice.
Who would win in a legit fight?
Brock would still smoke him, I think.
Would he? I don't know whether Joe had MMA background or.
He's trained in I think, is it jiu-jitsu? He doesn't have extensive MMA background. I think he's only done like 1 or 2 forms of martial arts, but
only 1 or 2.
Well, yeah, but I mean
1 or 2 more than me.
Well, fair enough. But I would definitely still bet on Brock. But at least Samoa Joe is legit. I mean,
you wouldn't be surprised if he beat him.
At least it's believable. You put Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar face to face. Do you think in the wrestling this is believable? Like Joe's a legit badass.
Yeah, everybody wanted Daniel Bryan back in the day. That wasn't believable.
It wasn't. And Finn, like if Finn wouldn't have made sense to me, even though I mean I don't hate Finn or nothing, but him against Brock,
Bit still.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to see him and Brock, to be honest. Right. He was probably like my second worst choice after Roman, of course. Would have been Finn, like the guy I really didn't want to see, and I thought he was going to win.
So everybody did.
Yeah, thank God. I literally, because I just didn't see it coming. I was sitting through this trash match, and when it happened, the victory, I was like, what? I literally couldn't believe it.
We'll get to that. The one good thing about this pay-per-view,
Yeah.
another dud match is up next though. It was Austin Aries versus Why I Never Met.
Was it not good?
I didn't like it.
Surprised because
I think it's because this is the third time we've seen this match in 4 months.
yeah, I mean, depending on who it is, I would say that's not necessarily a bad thing because, for example, if you had the feud with AJ and Shinsuke, I wouldn't mind seeing them wrestle three times in 4 months. Like I'd be like, yeah, let's do it.
I think it's because they've been all right matches.
I like the Mania one.
That's what I've got in my notes. I think it's just because none of them have been as good as the Mania match for me.
Yeah, that Mania match was one of the best matches on Mania, and it wasn't even
It's
on
on
the
the
main
pre-show.
card. Like, yeah. Oh, did you see Austin Aries was pissed about that, and he tweeted about it?
No,
Because apparently they cut their match
for that fucking concert you're gonna say, isn't it?
I don't know what, from like a DVD or something of WrestleMania
Oh.
or something like that. And Aries tweeted out literally saying what a joke basically, and he was pissed. So I'm thinking,
I thought you were gonna say that they got cut from the main show for that fucking Pitbull concert that they did.
Right, no. Well,
they just Chris
I don't know.
Benoit them from the fucking DVD.
Yeah, no, he literally cut out, and Austin Aries tweeted about it, which made me think maybe he's losing now this feud because of that. Because Vince is that petty.
He is a petty bastard.
Vince probably heard, oh, Aries is pissed that we cut the match. Well, now you're not winning the title. I reckon that Vince would probably, because let's be honest, it seemed like Austin Aries was primed to take this title, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And after he lost tonight, I was like, could that be a reason why? I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. Who's next for Neville though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, unless
Cedric maybe.
Maybe, but remember what the rumors were? Could be Aleister Black.
No.
I know, but I don't want that to happen. But
I don't want him to go for the Cruiserweight title.
No, do I?
He should already be in there for the fucking WWE title.
Well, if Jinder can be there, of course. Yeah.
Jinder.
Have him kick Jinder's head off and win it.
Just
please.
Constantly. He hits one black mass, and he just like, I can't be arsed. Hits another one. Just do some crazy kicky shit.
Yeah, just do it. Kill him.
It's what he's good at. Kicky shit. Dot. Kick. So Aries versus Neville. Not sure whether there was any decent spots on this because it lost me really. But there was a bit where both men were on the outside of the ring and Austin Aries had the last chance to really.
I saw this.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
He locked it in. Neville tapped out,
Neville
so
tapped
I guess.
out. Yeah.
I guess that kept Aries looking stronger, but I guess
that's the protection. Yeah.
probably. But then Austin Aries was in the ring. Neville went to top rope, hit a red arrow to the back, which sounded brutal.
Yeah, but it was weird because Austin Aries was laying on his back and then he flipped over. I don't know if that was meant to be like the psychology was I tried to move out the way but was still in the way, or was it he messed up at the last second because he was meant to be on his front?
I don't know.
Whatever
it was a smooth transition.
It was.
That straight into the ring
weird,
of Saturn. And Aries tapped out.
Yeah. And like I said, I reckon this could have been Aries' win here, but maybe Vince just changed his mind.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Would not surprise me at all with that petulant man-child.
Yeah.
So Neville, why I Neville, mate. He won that one. Move on to the main event. Bray Wyatt versus Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joseph versus Finn Balor versus the Reigns of Roman. In an Extreme Rules Fatal 5-way match, it was a Universal Championship number 1 contenders match. Winner will face Brock Lesnar at...
Yeah.
Great Balls of Fire.
I thought it was going to be SummerSlam.
Nah.
So who's going to face Brock at SummerSlam?
What about Joe wins?
Oh, what you think? What you think Joe might? Do you think they'll have a rematch at SummerSlam or something?
I don't know.
Because if Joe faces them at this crappy pay-per-view day, then SummerSlam, what's Brock going to do? Face him again?
Jinder Mahal.
What, you think Brock and Jinder?
Jinder Mahal, and Jinder Mahal's gone over.
Oh, stop it. Please
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black versus Brock at SummerSlam?
Yeah. Aleister Black versus anyone. Alistair
Seriously
Black
though,
versus
who's it?
Goldberg.
Because I'm assuming that's going to be the main event. Who they got in? Oh, maybe they go with Finn. Somehow Finn gets his way in there.
So, Brock. Let's have a look at Brock's contract dates.
I think it's already been confirmed that he's doing SummerSlam. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it has.
January. Oh, don't know whether July dates. Yeah, July. That's the one that I want. Unless that was last year. No, it's not. There we go. Brock. What are you doing? That's not what I fucking clicked on. There it is. June 12th. That's next week. June 26th. 2 weeks later, July 3rd.
So he's going to be on Raw next week?
Yep.
Okay. Mate, Brock and Joe, that's going to be sick.
What's that? I don't care about basketball coming up in my fucking tab. How Cavs and Dubs celebrated their way back to the NBA Finals. I don't know what that means. Imagine that. Brock Lesnar won that title 2 months ago, and we haven't seen him since.
Yeah, buddy.
What a way to really build up that new belt.
Yeah.
So that Fatal 5-Way match.
Well, I hate that belt anyway, so.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it is.
There was no real big spots for most of the match, let's be honest. The first 15 minutes, which I don't think that you would have saw, because this match was about half an hour long.
Yeah, I was about to say, it felt like I saw a lot of it, but I remember skimming through and I did see quite a bit though.
Most of the opening was just Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe working together.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that.
That was basically it.
Yeah.
Really?
I saw the bit where Bray Wyatt shoved Samoa Joe in the way of a suicide dive. Yeah. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that alliance eventually crumbles. They turn on each other.
Yeah. I'd love to see that feud, by the way. That'd be sick.
Wyatt Joe.
Yeah.
Team them up.
Oh, as a tag team? That would be mad. That would be mad.
What would they be called, though?
Good point. The fat boys that deserve main events booking but are buried. Is that?
I don't think you could hashtag that.
Oh.
Don't think you could fit that on a shirt.
Yeah, good point.
The Samoan Wyatt family.
I don't know what you call them, but that would be sick. But I think they'd get bad booking anyway, because even though Joe, they seem to care about Joe a bit more, they still don't treat Joe that well. Don't forget his first night. Well, not his first night, I think it was his second night on Raw. He only beat Roman Reigns from a distraction from Braun Strowman after he had jumped him. They made it look like Roman was going to win. This guy still doesn't get good booking. He's been losing the matches to Seth Rollins as well, let's not forget that. Joe's not been treated well. Not as bad as Bray, but still pretty bad.
Give it time.
Yeah, true. Good point.
So there was a bit where Joe had a battler in a chokehold on the outside. In came Roman, ooh-ah! And then he speared.
It was a horrible looking spear, by the way.
His spears are getting worse.
Yeah, you've noticed it as well. He used to hit some sick spears in the beginning of his career.
He's jumping into them.
Yeah, now they look horrible.
His head's going into the chest apart, and not the stomach area.
Looks trash, man.
It's
Compare
like
that to the one Goldberg did on Brock with a barricade at Mania. This one was horrible.
Then we see, just after that happens, Bray Wyatt's laid out on the announce table. In comes Seth Rollins. Oh, he's jumped from the top rope in a frog splash to Bray through the table.
Yeah, boy.
Then it was just Rollins and Reigns. You know, they had to have that wank fest going on.
Yeah, which was
Shield reunion.
Yeah, I'm sure in Vince's mind, he was probably spunking backstage. But I'm looking at this thinking, I don't care about either of these guys right now. Get them off my TV.
Reigns was going for a spear. Rollins reversed it, rolled him up. Roman kicks out at 2. Fucking get used to that. Rollins then hit a super kick. Roman kicks out at 2. Rollins then hit a frog splash. Roman kicks out at 2. There's a pattern here. Yeah. Rollins then went for a Phoenix Splash, but he can't hit that because, as we all know, that is Rich Swann's finishing move. And for some reason, Rich Swann can't hit them properly because he always hits the knees of the other guy and not the stomach. He's just trash.
Honestly, Neville throws it better than both of them.
Neville
He
throws
throws it even
anything.
better than Rollins.
But just like any Rollins Phoenix splash, he missed, rolled through.
He hasn't hit it since
I don't
Mania.
think he
I
has.
think. No, Mania. He hit it on Triple H at Mania. But other than that, I don't think he's hit it in the WWE. I don't think he has.
Gotta save the big spots for the big guys.
Yeah.
Rollins missed it, turned around into Bray Wyatt, who was just setting up for the Sister Abigail as he does. But before he could go in for it, in came Roman. Oh, he's mental. But Bray just kicked him in the face, and went for a Sister Abigail on him instead. But as we all know, Roman doesn't like to take bumps. So
he doesn't take any big bumps, does he? You know.
no, there was a bit where Finn Balor hit a suicide dive. You know, where he vaults over the top rope.
Oh yeah.
Every other guy was there. Every other guy caught Finn, but Roman was nowhere to be seen.
I'm not surprised. I don't know. Every one-on-one interaction they had, Roman won. Like, you know, when everyone's like outside the ring.
Roman's beating up everyone,
He
sending them out.
literally beat
Another one comes
everyone.
in.
Yeah.
It was a gauntlet match. It was a fucking gauntlet match.
It was awful match.
Reigns got out of the Sister Abigail and ran the ropes, hit that fucking spear.
Awful spear. Another bad one. Yeah, another
This
really
man,
bad one.
this man nearly concussed Shane McMahon
Oh yeah.
last year at SummerSlam
You're right. Yeah.
with a basically a spike spear.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just the worst. But he hit that spear on Wyatt. I say spear.
Yeah.
But before Reigns could go for the pin, in comes Rollins
And Barry Wyatt further.
Shield reunion.
Yeah.
He went for his Rainmaker knee strike. I don't know
I don't
what
like
else to
that.
call it.
I don't like that on him because he doesn't throw the knee very strong.
Rainmaker. Reigns got out of it though, because why would he take a knee to the face?
Yeah. He doesn't take any offense.
Rollins had him up for a buckle bomb. I hate this sequence.
Oh, it's awful.
He throws him into the corner. Let's just remember, this move is a killer.
Literally is a killer.
It's basically retired Sting.
Yep.
Cost Finn Balor like 6 months.
Yep.
I think more than that of his career.
Yep.
And that's twice now, I think, in 2 weeks, where Reigns has no-sold it.
Just no-sells it.
And comes straight out into a Superman punch. We
That
give Cena a lot of shit for no-selling.
Yeah.
But I think this is one of the worst cases
I
think I've ever seen.
Roman is absolutely taking notes from Cena backstage. Cena's telling him, "Yo, this is how you no-sell a move." I don't, like,
This is my shovel. Here's your baby one.
Yeah, exactly. And Reigns is building up his shovel, and one day he probably will take over Cena.
He's building up that resume.
Yep.
He
definitely is.
He's building up
let's
that
be
resume
honest.
for digging graves.
How long has he been there? 5 years on the main roster, or 4?
I think it was a year before I started watching. So that's about 2012, 2013.
Yeah, about 4 or 5 years. The first 4 or 5 years of Cena's career, he didn't retire someone like the Undertaker. Like
He
they're pushing
was
Roman.
just beating Big Show.
Yeah, like he was winning titles, but it was like US title. I think he did win the WWE title in the first 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something good. It's something decent that they did with Cena. They didn't just have him go straight for the main belt.
Yeah, like Cena actually jobbed out.
Yeah,
But
they made him
he was
hold
a
a
jobber at
minor
first.
one.
Yeah. Reigns has never been a jobber. This guy's just straight away pushed instantly.
Yeah.
Wasn't it only his second or third Mania where he was main eventing with Brock? One of the biggest stars they've ever had. Brock. Joke, man. They're pushing him way too hard.
He's main evented the past 3 Manias.
I remember I mentioned it. Randy Orton, as much as I hate him. You know how hard they push him, right? He's only main evented 2 Manias in his entire 14-year career or whatever it's been. And Reigns is only 5 years in and he's already main evented 3?
And he's had 3 of the biggest names in the business as well. You got Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
It's Triple H, you can argue, but he is a massive name. And The Undertaker. Possibly the biggest name. Undertaker was Stone Cold, I get Rock. Alright, I retract that.
Yeah, he's not the biggest, but...
He retired Undertaker.
Which is a joke. Come on.
Fucking Roman. Don't actually. Hancha's muted his mic. We may be witnessing this assault that we noticed earlier. What were we doing? Oh, Reigns hit Rollins with a Superman punch. Or was he going for it on Balor? One of them. I can't remember. But Reigns ran at somebody.
I think he actually got them both. I think he got Rollins first.
Actually?
I think he got Rollins first, then Balor come in, and then he hit Balor with one as well.
I remember him reversing something into a sling blade. Hit his drop.
Yeah,
kick.
that was it. He hit the Superman punch. He was setting up the spear, and then Balor hit the stingray.
He hit the drop kick into the corner, which set Reigns up for the coup de grace. He did actually hit the coup de grace, which was surprising to me. Into the pin. 1, 2. In comes Samoa Joe. Flawlessly transitions Balor into a coquina clutch, and Balor fades.
I thought someone was going to break it up. I thought Rollins was going to.
I thought Roman would just no sell it, get up,
yeah,
and do a pop up spear on Joe.
Yeah.
But Samoa Joe won.
When he actually figured, I was like, "What? Yes, Samoa Joe, yes, let's go."
Were you still watching that on the train?
No, I got home. I actually watched that one when I just reached home. But yeah, I was loving it.
Just imagine you on the train, just marking out.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, Samoa Joe? What? Let's go. Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar. Yes, that's the dream match. They talk about dream matches. That's the dream match. But the only thing I'm worried about is, are they just going to use Joe as a squash for Brock? Is it just going to be suplex 7 times, F5 over? That's what I'm worried about.
You know, you were saying earlier who's going to face Brock at SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Strowman.
Who?
Strowman.
Strowman?
Braun!
Is he injured?
No, not for that long.
But
They're going out like, oh, he's injured for 6 to 8 months. It's about 6 weeks. He'll be back by then. SummerSlam's like a month away yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Should be Braun. Because they were building him up for it.
Okay, well. To me, I'm fine with that, but to me, Joe against Brock is a way bigger match than Strowman against Brock.
So they're having Joe as a stepping stone.
Yeah, exactly.
For Braun.
To me, it should be the other way around. Braun should be the stepping stone, then you have Samoa Joe at the end. Like.
A shock result.
Yeah,
but a good
he was
one.
literally. I remember we were saying the order last time of who do you think least likely. I put him second last. I think you put him last, didn't you?
I did.
I was like, it's Bray and then Samoa Joe. They ain't got no chance. But what?
We both said Finn to win.
Yeah.
Because that seemed like the obvious way to do. But as always, the booking odds, they switched hours before the pay-per-view.
I'm glad I didn't look at them then.
It's just, it's horrible. Why does this information get out? I just don't.
Yeah, I don't know who's leaking it, but
Vince.
I'd rather Vince is doing it himself.
So there's Extreme Rules done.
Bro, where is this rain coming from? Can you hear that?
Is that rain?
Can you hear that?
I thought they were cars going past.
It suddenly started raining really hard.
Oh, it's been raining all day.
Oh, it was so hot. It literally just started raining maybe like 20 minutes ago. It's been hot all day. And then it's just suddenly raining.
It's been raining, but it's been hot. You know, it's that terrible.
Yeah, don't like that.
Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the weather podcast. So that's Extreme Rules done. We have properly just rolled through that one.
It sucked overall.
We might treat you to a quiz. Oh, I've got some lined up if we're feeling frisky. But first, should we do this first, or do you want to do a quiz?
Let's do the quiz first.
Let's do the quiz first. I have 3 lined up. No, I don't. I have 2 lined up, and the coin could come into play.
Yep.
You've got wrestling nicknames, or it just says Ultimate Wrestling Trivia. So if you want to pick one, you can, or if you can't, the coin will come into play.
So what was it again?
Drop the coin again. Wrestling nicknames or Ultimate Wrestling Trivia. Ultimate Wrestling Trivia just sounds properly hard, but I'm reading through the questions and
it does sound difficult.
It's not that hard. Oh, the coin landed in my lap. Brilliant.
What's the next pay-per-view, by the way?
Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Okay, that should be interesting then.
Next Sunday.
Huh? Next
Yeah.
Sunday?
Well, not this Sunday coming
As in,
up.
yeah, as in,
The Sunday after, June 18th.
Wow. Damn, son. Alright, so, let's go for nicknames this time then.
Nicknames. Oh, so you've
We'll
got
save
one,
the bigger
two,
quiz
three,
for the bigger pay-per-view event.
7, 8, 9, 10 questions. Just reading through some of them, quite easy. I think that's spelt wrong there, but we'll work through that. So, Hancha, are you ready?
Yeah.
Remember, you have 2 lifelines. You have, if I know the answer, you can ask
Oh,
me,
yeah.
or you can Google it. So here we go. Question 1, or multiple choice questions.
Good.
Who was the American Dream? Sergeant
Oh.
Slaughter, Dusty Rhodes, the 1-2-3 Kid, or Paul Orndorff?
Obviously, Paul Orndorff.
Yeah, the 1-2-3 Kid.
No.
I agree.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes.
We're gonna have a dusty finish, baby. Number 2.
That wasn't bad, actually.
Pretty good, me. Who was called Hacksaw?
Really?
Exactly. Jim Duggan, Terry Steen, Shawn Michaels, or Mike Grant?
I think it was Jim Duggan, I think.
You know, I don't know. You could get that right, you could get that wrong. News to me. 3, this is
It's
actually.
true.
I don't know this one. Who was called Wildfire? Jack Haynes, John Studd, Tommy Rich, or Tony Atlas?
Okay, I have no idea for this one. Wildfire? Do you know it?
Wildfire. I have no idea.
Oh, I was about to say, I'll ask you. Okay, let's Google that one.
Google
I
it.
don't
Wildfire. All one word. You might have to put in wrestling.
Alright. But it doesn't help that it looks like
Yeah.
it's actually a promotion.
Yeah, I saw that
Memphis
as well.
Wildfire Wrestling.
Who was called Wildfire?
Well, hang on, here we go. What was an option? Tommy Rich? Was he an option?
Yes.
Okay,
Jack
well,
Haynes, John Studd, Tommy Rich, Tony Atlas.
apparently it's Tommy Rich. Which I never would have guessed in a million years.
I don't even know who Tommy Rich is.
Yeah, me neither.
You know what would have been easier if we just Googled the names. Yeah.
It's true.
It's just a
True.
Wildfire Tommy Rich. I know it wasn't John Studd, because I think he's just called Big. Let's have a look. No, not this John Studd. He just looks like a twat, to be honest. Sorry, John. If you're watching, should be.
Gosh.
What was he called? Oh, he's dead. Oh, that's a shame.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, just Big John Studd. Thought he was. Tommy Rich, we've got that. That should be right. If not, Google's lied to us.
Yeah.
Number 4. Who was called the Nature Boy? Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Mark Cooper, Tully Blanchard.
Ric Flair.
I'll just mark that and move on.
Yeah.
Who was called Macho Man?
Are we serious?
These are quite easy, I'm not gonna lie.
Other than that Tommy Rich one.
Yeah. Buster Kilborn, Larry Reynolds, Stagger Lee, or Randy Savage?
Randy Savage.
Let's see if you know this one. Who was called the Birdman? JJ Simpson, Jimmy Snooker, Coco Beware, or Ross Clayton?
I don't know this one. I can eliminate. So who are the options again?
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that one as well. I'll take away 2. I forgot to mention that one.
Yeah.
JJ Simpson, Jimmy Snooker, Coco Beware, or Ross Clayton?
So do you know this one?
I do know this one.
I'm gonna go 50-50.
I'll take away Jimmy Snooker.
Yeah, I knew it was him.
And Ross Clayton. So you've got
So-
JJ Simpson or Coco Beware.
I actually don't know this one. Damn it. It's like I've already used a lifeline, so it's like I feel like I shouldn't use the other one yet.
Nervous? Nervous times?
We're gonna go with Coco have a nickname? The Birdman. That's what it is, the Birdman, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard him referred to as the Birdman. Maybe I've just missed out. So just for that, I'm going to guess the other guy.
Who did you just eliminate?
Coco.
Ah.
Oh, was it? It was Coco.
Yeah. Because he always came out with the parrot on his hand, didn't he?
Oh.
I don't even know who J.J. Simpson is. You never
Yeah,
know,
that's
right?
yeah. Because I just, for some reason, I never thought.
No, not O.J. Simpson. No.
I just always knew Coco as Coco, so it's like. So I thought, oh, it must be the other guy then, because I've never heard of him.
Right, I don't even know who the fuck's J.J. Simpson? It just keeps on coming up with O.J. J.J. Simpson. Right, screw yourself. The Birdman. Rest. No, not the film. We don't want to. Not the film. That. Yeah. Just typed in the Birdman wrestling and it came up with Coco. I was gonna say rest in peace, but he's not dead.
How old is he?
He got inducted into the Hall of Fame a few years ago. He's 59, so he's not that old. Actually.
Oh right, yeah, I thought he was way older than that.
So number 7, who was called? I'll say as it's spelt on here, the Sankey. But I'm gonna correct it and go with the Snake.
Oh! I was legit like, what?
It's spelled Sanke. They've just mixed up the A and the N.
Oh, typo.
Kenny Pitts, Jake Roberts, Shane McDonald, or Roy Jackson.
I think it was Jake the Snake Roberts.
Jake the Sankey Roberts, I agree. Who was called the Animal? Not Batista.
Oh.
Not Batista. The original one. Okay. Mike Huff, Randy Quinn, Nikolai Volkov, or George Steele?
It's George Steele.
Boom. Number 9, 2 left here. You've still got the Ask Mark one. I don't think you'll need it. Who was called the Giant? Paul the Giant, Andre the Giant, Adrian the Giant, or Adam the Giant?
I'm gonna go with Andre.
Boom. Number 10, who was once called Hollywood?
Oh,
Roddy Piper, Undertaker, Ricky Steamboat, Hulk Hogan. Tag me in.
Hogan. Okay, right, fine, I'll ask you. Who is it? I don't know.
See. I'm stuck between 2.
Okay, take your time.
It's either Roddy Piper or Ricky Steamboat screaming out to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then Hulk Hogan, it's just... You know when it's like, oh, it's definitely one of these two, but it could be this one. Yeah. That's what Hulk Hogan is.
Oh,
it's like, it's definitely Roddy Piper or Ricky Steamboat. But Hulk Hogan, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's just there.
You know, I'm going to go with that it could be him. I'm going to go with Hulk. You know, okay, I'm going to go out on a limb.
Good choice. Yeah, it's a risk, basically.
It is. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Let's submit these answers. Bang! 90%. 9 out of 10.
Just that one.
We all know you fucked up.
Yeah, I did. I should have just used the Ask Mark one for that.
So, American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Hacksaw, Jim Duggan, Wildfire, Tommy Rich, thank you, Google, Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Macho Man, Randy Savage, who was called the Birdman? We answered JJ. Correct answer was Coco Beware. Who was called the Sankey? Yep, Jake Roberts. Who was called the Animal? I've just noticed the Animal spelt wrong as well.
Oh,
that's got 2 eyes in it.
Wow.
So it's Animal. Giant Andre, once called Hollywood. Hulk Hogan, 9 out of 10. We're getting better.
Yeah.
Last time we were 8.
Next time's 10.
Hopefully there'll be more quizzes on this website by then.
Yep.
You got lucky coin. You've done your duty. You weren't needed today. Just put you back there. So, there's only one thing left to do. It's prediction results, motherfucker. Wrap through these. Kickoff show. You're the current champion going into it, I should say. Let me just get your notepad. Yeah. The current king of predictions. Where's the one with all the I always do this. Where is it? There it is. So we'll put the big old R. What the fuck was this pay-per-view? Extreme Rules. Extreme Rules. Bang. So, kick-off shot. Kalisto Apollo Crews we didn't make. We didn't do predictions on that one.
Didn't know it was happening.
Main show, Miz Ambrose. 2 points on offer for us. We both went with the Miz, so we did get 1 point. But our prediction, our why he'd win didn't come through. We both said with interference, and that didn't happen. So it was 1-1 there. Next, we had Rich Swann and Sasha Banks versus Noam Dar and Alicia Fox. I went with my boy Noam and Fox. You went with Swan and Banks. They won. You are in the lead 2-1.
Good start.
Next, we had Bailey, Alexa Bliss. I went with Bailey. You went with Alexa Bliss. 3-1 to you. You had Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Hardy Boys. We both went with the Hardy Boys. It was 4-2.
Wait, what?
To you. Sheamus and Cesaro, man.
Yeah,
both went with Sheamus and Cesaro.
Yeah.
4-2 to you. Austin Aries versus Neville. We split again. You went with Aries. I went with Neville.
Yeah.
So Neville won. It was 4-3, and it all came down to the last match.
Yeah.
Did somebody predict somebody else taking the pin? Did one of us predict Finn
I
Balor?
can't remember who I said.
Did somebody predict Finn Balor tapping out? No, because we both predicted him to win.
Exactly.
So we both had Finn Balor winning. You went with Roman Reigns to take the pin.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I must have been high.
I remember saying, all right, so you've just thrown that point away then.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know.
I went with Bray Wyatt.
That's more understandable.
So we both got nil points for that one. And the final result was me on 3, Hancha on 4. It's a streak. It is.
I just can't be beaten.
This is mad.
I just can't be beaten.
This is crazy. Do you want to know the last time you lost?
Must been a while.
Elimination Chamber.
Damn.
Back in February.
Damn.
Since then, you won Fastlane, you won Mania, you won Payback, you won Backlash, and now you've won Extreme Rules.
Yes.
You're on a mad thing.
It's mad to think there's been that many pay-per-views since then as well.
I mean, we're on episode 35 of this.
Yeah, that's
We
crazy.
started it about a year ago, around this time.
Yeah.
Let's just check the exact date, because I am a stickler for fact. Come on, load up.
I believe it was Mania, wasn't it? The first one?
Yeah, that was on my channel.
Oh, yeah, that was on your channel. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was.
Mania last year. Then we moved it over because we couldn't have the name marking out because it was taken and actually copyrighted.
Yeah.
So we could have been in trouble. So, what's the best thing to do? Just make a new channel?
Yeah,
why not?
simple as that.
Let's have a gander. Portion of Wrestling Podcast. Battleground prediction was the first one, sorry. And that was 24th of July, 2016.
Oh.
Next month.
So July, yeah.
Is our 1 year anniversary.
We'll have to do something special. Like, I don't know what, but...
Like, a big old orgy. I don't fucking know.
Whoa!
I don't know. Let's see if there's one around that time. 24th of July. Here we go. WWE pay-per-views. Here we go. Let's see if there's one. Like, bang on there. Oh, shit, there is.
Oh.
Battleground again.
Oh, is it?
Is up on July 23rd.
Ah.
So our recap show of Battleground will be our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, that'll be a pretty
And we started
special.
with Battleground. It's all come full circle.
Yes. Maybe even Jack will show up for that one.
They
Who
know.
knows?
They know. They're just like, right, lads, we need to do something special for there. And that'll be like episode, probably be about 40.
Not bad. I mean, there's definitely someone listening. The amount of times we've said, where's this guy? And then he shows up the next day. But, weird.
So, boom. There we go. We're done. One word to describe Extreme Rules.
Sick word. Sick word. Literally, there's only one good moment at the end.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really have much room to talk because I didn't watch it. But from what you've said, yeah, it was all bad.
I spent most of it on my phone.
There you go.
That's a lie. I spent most of it playing Mafia 3.
There you go.
Because I'm trying to catch up to where I was.
Where you was? Wait, what?
Yeah, because my Elgato wiped everything out. And I pre-recorded 3 episodes of that to go out.
That sucks.
So I've had to start a new game. And to be fair, I'm whizzing through it. I'm properly getting through it.
I suppose you know what you're doing now.
Yeah. Still a stealthy bastard on that game. So, we'll be back next Thursday. No, that's when we record.
Whoa, breaking the fourth wall here. What?
Fuck, I'm fired. No. We'll be back next Sunday. Not Sunday coming up, the Sunday afterwards, if you get me, for Money in the Bank, where you've got Sami Zayn, Corbin, AJ, Dolph Ziggler, Shinsuke Nax, and Kevin Owens going for that briefcase. Ooh.
And imagine if you replaced Dolph Ziggler with Luke Harper, how much better that match would be.
Why didn't you replace Dolph Ziggler with anyone?
Yeah, true, but I just feel like Luke Harper's been disrespected. This guy should
Where's he gone?
I don't know. But from a kayfabe standpoint, Luke Harper won his match the night before that. AJ lost, even though obviously I prefer AJ. But AJ lost and he's in the match. If I was Luke, I'd be like,
lost, Corbin lost,
yeah,
Ziggler lost.
Freaking Luke Harper should be like, why is Ziggler in there instead of me?
Dolph Ziggler moving fast. I'll tell you what, SummerSlam is looking, not SummerSlam, Money in the Bank is looking stacked.
What else is on there? Jinder and Roman. Not Roman.
Roman.
What's his name?
Randy. Then you've got the women's Money in the Bank match.
Oh yeah, true.
Actually happening, and then the match of the night, I reckon, the Usos versus the New Day.
For a second there, I was thinking match of the night. Who's on there? And then you said that.
So we'll be back for that next week. If you want, you can follow us down below. The link, the ats will be on your screen as well because I'm quite good. Make sure to hit that bell. Stay notified.
Do it. Yep.
We'll see you next time. Hopefully by then. Yeah, maybe Money in the Bank will be better.
Hopefully.
They've got 2 weeks to announce some more matches.
Which is crazy. 2 weeks.
They've got 2 weeks to put Ty Dillinger on the fucking show.
Where has this guy been?
The perfect 10, more like the missing 10. Am I right, lads? Oh,
this is true.
Shrek'd. So yeah, we'll see you then.
Yeah. What?
Bye.
Bye.